reason that Kerr County didn't have a flood alert system when the July 4th floods hit was because officials decided to lower taxes instead of upgrading their flood alert system. I'm Keri, and I'm a reporter with the Houston Chronicle, and we learned all of this in the course of our latest investigation, which came out this week. Later that day, the Texas legislature had a joint hearing where they grilled the local river authority about their spending decisions, and specifically about our article, and they were not happy.
Mathematically, and as the property tax guy in the family, this decision is just pathetic.
That was Senator Paul Bettencourt talking, by the way. Now, to explain the decision he's talking about and what we found in the course of our investigation. For background, the Kerr County portion of the Upper Guadalupe River is managed by the UGRA, the Upper Guadalupe River Authority, one of several river authorities, river districts created by the state to protect and manage the rivers. And unlike most other river authorities, this one is funded by property taxes. After the 1987 flood that killed 10 teenagers, UGRA raised the tax rate by 50% to pay for a flood warning system. But by the mid-2010s, that system needed about $1 million of upgrades. As we reported before, the county tried to get money from the state for that twice, and then UGRA tried once. But the state would only give them a grant to cover 5% of it. UGRA decided they didn't want to pay the other 95% themselves, even though the state was actually offering an interest-free loan that they could repay over 30 years. But here's the thing. It turns out they also had the money held in reserve. They had built up about $3.4 million in reserves to fund an unrelated water project. And when that unrelated project fell through, instead of using it to fund alert system upgrades, they decided to spend down the reserves so that they could lower taxes. Now, the UGRA general manager, who was the one there answering questions to the legislature, and who is not, by the way, a voting board member on the UGRA, so she's not actually the one making these decisions, she emphasized that the River Authority did spend some money developing a dashboard so that people could more easily check on the status of the river and any possible flooding. But that dashboard is not an alert system, and it was not enough to satisfy legislators, who seemed pretty unhappy.
I am also offended by the article that suggests that your river authority with 3 camp owners were not prepared. Who was behind the wheel in the middle of the night in Kerr County that should have been the person that was up being prepared to sound the alarm?
I cannot answer that.